I am Ferdinand Marcos, and I am the President of the Republic of the Philippines. I stand today on behalf of 110 million Filipinos.
Hello people and hello universe, it's me again. Shout out sa inyo mga kababayan. Hello, shout out sa mga Marcos loyalists and supporters. Mayroon tayong kakaibang good news for everybody mga kababayan. Ay, sabi nga nila, walang usok na hindi uusok. Naks naman. Nakikita nyo guys, siguro kilala nyo ito no guys no. Ito po ay ang kapatid no, nakakatandang kapatid ni Senator Tulfo, Raffy Tulfo at ni Congressman Erwin Tulfo. Ito po ay si Mon Tulfo. Nako mga bes, medyo kakaiba itong ating good news for everybody. Mayroon po siyang isiniwalat. Karamihan siguro sa inyo alam nyo na. Kilala nyo guys yung itong babae na ang pangalan niya is si dating Police Colonel Garma. Di ba siya po ang dating General Manager ng PCSO? Siya po ay nalagay ni Digong at iginisa po siya diyan po sa Quadcom, no? Ipakita ko yung mga ibang highlights na video niya bagamat napanood nyo yung iba, no? So dahil dito mga bes, mayroon tayong nako kakaiba ito mga kababayan. Basahin po natin ay courtesy po ng Abante News. Talaga naman Ang sinabi dito mga kababayan ay siniwalat ni Mon Tulfo. Siya po ay si Mon Tulfo, binukong ni Abante columnist Ramon T. Tulfo na kaya malakas si dating Philippine Charity Sweepstake Office PCSO. Ayan. General Manager Royina, ito nga si dating Police Colonel Royina Garma kay dating Pangulong Rodrigo Digong Duterte ay dahil naging magkasintahan ang dalawa. OMG. Babairo talaga ito si Digong guys. Naloka ako. Sabi pa dito mga kababayan, ayon sa kolum ni Tulfo sa Abante nitong Martes, September 17, nakausap niya minsan si dating Pangulong Duterte sa restaurant na kasama si Garma. Sigurado baka imbitahin nito sa Quadcom guys, si Mon Tulfo. Diretso! Isang araw nang binisita ko si Digong. Alam niyo maka-Duterte ito si Mon Tulfo, pero bakit ngayon talagang baliktad mga beswa. Ay, marami na guys ang umaayaw kay Dugas Isang araw nang binisita ko si Digong sa Davao City. Pinakilala sa akin si Garma sa isang restaurant. Naka-uniform pa si Garma noon. Maraming girlfriend si Duterte. Ay, naloka ako. Na ipinikalala sa akin bilang malapit niyang kaibigan. Nang pumunta si Garma sa restroom ng restaurant, sinabi ko kay Digong na nahalata ko na syuta niya si Garma. Lahad nito po sa kanyang kolum. Agay. Sabi ng kolumnista, umamin ang dating Pangulo sa relasyon niya kay Garma at bukod sa pagiging Bisaya, nagbigay pa ito ng ibang rason kung bakit niya ito nagustuhan. Napilitan si Tulfo na ibulgar ang dahilan kung bakit malakas si Garma kay Duterte matapos tumangging si Police Colonel Gerardo Padilla na isiwalat ito sa Quad Committee ng Kamara de Representante. Tuloy. Si Garma ay ginisa ng Kamara kaugnay sa koneksyon nito sa pagkamatay ng 3 drug convicts na sina Chun Kin Tong, Lang Yan at Wong Ming Pin sa Davao Prison, ang penal farm sa Panmabo, Davao del Norte kung saan naging OIC si Padilla. Alam po natin, 'di ba guys? Matunog ang pangalan ni Royina Garma na isa sa pinaka-mastermind sa pag-utos sa pagkitil sa 3 Chinese na nakakulong, na kung saan ikinanta siya ng mga PDL, lalo na po itong dating Major Fortaleza at ganun din si Warden na active ngayon, si Warden Padilla. So dahil dito mga kababayan, yan minsan ang iniisip ko bakit itong mga DDS magaling mamuna, magaling manira kay Pangulong Marcos Jr. Pero hindi nila nakikita ang kanilang puon. 'Di ba? Hindi nila nakikita ang kanilang puon. Feeling malinis. Tingnan nyo naman. Oh, 'di ba? Ayan oh, Digong Garma magjowa. Sabi ni Muntol po, mga kababayan. Naloka ako. Oh, mga DDS, paano yan? Sasabi ng mga DDS, wala naman masama yun eh. Mag-girlfriend lang naman sila. Oh, di ba? Naloka. Yes. So, ibig sabihin, dito natin nakukuha ang buong sagot na sa vlogging pagdi-deny ni Rowena Garma sa Quadcom, na sinasabi niya lagi, hindi naman daw gaano sila close, ni dating Pangulong Digong, pero ngayon, lumabas din ng totoo. Mayroon pala silang relasyon. Dahil dito, mga kababayan, asahan po natin yan. Sa susunod na hearing ng Quadcom, baka maipatawag ito si Montulfo. Wala naman problema kung ipapatawag si Montulfo, yun po ay pagtatanong lamang. Patunayan kung ano ang totoo, 'di ba? Dahil diyan, mga kababayan, medyo malalagay sa alanganin ito si Rowena Garma. Remember, mga kababayan, yung in-upload natin na video ay ginisa po siya diyan ni Congressman Dan Fernandez tungkol po dito sa nawalang 90 billion sa pamahalaan nung siya po ay humawak ng PCSO. Yan ang susunod natin abangan, mga kababayan. Kung totoo yung nabalita ko na mayroon daw siyang malamansyon sa Hawaii, agoy, paktay tayo ni Day Kaisa. So, anyway, ito pakita natin yung isa sa mga paggisa kaya Garma dyan sa Quadcom. Okay? Kayo na po wala umusga, mga kababayan. Ano kayo sasabihin ng mga DDS? Natural pagtatanggol nila yan. Di ba? So, yan guys, panoorin nga ito.
Can you please share with us, ano po yung exact date na kayo ay na-appoint as General Manager ng PCSO?
I think that's July of 2019. I think 2019.
July 15, 2019.
Mr.
Tama
Chair,
po ba?
Yes.
Balikan ko po yung naging career nyo sa Davao. At ako po'y medyo napapaisip lang, kayo po'y taga-Norte, kayo po'y taga-Cagayan. Bakit po kaya kayo'y dito sa Davao halos nag-spend ng inyong career in PNP? Tama po ba yung observation ko?
Yes.
Almost
Your
your entire career was spent in Davao.
Yes, Your
Can you
Honor.
describe to us, ano po bang peace and order situation sa Davao from 1997 until 2015?
Alam na this.
It is very peaceful, and it is one of the most livable city in the Philippines, Mr. Chair.
Very peaceful and one of the most livable city. What do you think is the reason kung bakit po peaceful and one of the most livable city?
I think because of the overwhelming support of the LGU sa police, and the social welfare of Davao City is really working.
You
and addressing
mentioned
poverty.
You mentioned about the overwhelming support of the LGU to PNP.
Yes, Mr. Chair. Yes,
Of
Your
course,
Honor.
it is a common knowledge as early as 1988, mayor na po ang ating dating Pangulo, former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte.
Yes,
Would you agree with me if I would say na kaya po peaceful at livable ang Davao is because of the leadership of the former President?
Yes, Your Honor.
You agree?
Yes, I agree.
And would you agree with me also if I would say, kaya po kayo nainganyo na dito manatili sa Davao, nagustuhan nyo ang leadership ng dating Pangulo sa Davao?
No, Your Honor.
So what is the reason?
My ex-husband is from Kidapawan.
Alam na
Where's
this.
Kidapawan?
That's Region 12.
It's near Davao.
Yeah, and he convinced me that Davao is better than
I
Cotabato
understand.
or Region 13.
Colonel, of course you will agree with me that generally speaking, Ang mga mayors po, may discretion yan. Kung sino yung mga police officers na magse-serve sa kanilang area of jurisdiction. Sumasang-ayon po ba kayo? Yes.
Alam na
That is a
this.
Yes,
common
Your
knowledge.
Alam na this.
As a matter of fact, noon pong kayo na-appoint 1997 to 1998, anti-vice unit head of Davao, hindi po ito mangyayari without the conformity of the former president. Tama po ba?
Correct.
Because he is the mayor.
No,
And the
Your-
mayor can say, I want someone else.
No, Your Honor. I
No?
earned it, Your Honor.
Okay. How about your appointment from 1999 to 2004 as head of Women's Desk of Davao? Don't you think ito po'y idinadaan at ikinukonsulta sa mayor before an officer is assigned?
I am not aware of that policy during that time, Your Honor.
Well, I'm sharing with you, Colonel Garma, that by way of general practice, kinukonsulta po ang mga mayors kung sino ang i-appoint na officer dun sa kanilang area of jurisdiction. I'm speaking based on experience because I came from the LGU. How about your appointment from 2004 to 2007 as CIDG Officer of Manila? Paano po kayo napunta sa Manila?
Mr. Chair, way back 2004, my marriage was on the rock. So I have to leave Davao because of a scandal.
In other words, kaya lang po kayo umalis ng Davao during this time
Yes.
is because your marriage is failing already?
Yes, Your Honor, and there was a big scandal, so I have to leave Davao.
Alam na this.
Thank you. Colonel Garma, how about 2009? You were Davao City Police Admin Officer. Would you agree with me if I would say na hindi po kayo mapupunta dito kung hindi payag ang dating Pangulo?
No, Your Honor.
How about your appointment from 2011 to 2016? Station Commander po kayo ng Davao? At ito po hindi rin mangyayari kung hindi payag at walang conformity ang dating Pangulo. Sumasang-ayon po ba kayo?
Because it is a station commander position, it must be approved by the office of the mayor, Mr. Chair.
So you agree?
Yes, Mr.
And your
I made-
appointment in Santa Ana, Davao, this has to be with the conformity of the mayor as well. Tama po ba? Yes.
Maybe yes, yes.
And 2016, you were appointed as CIDG Director of Davao. No, January 2017. Ito po hindi rin mangyayari without the conformity of the former president. Do you agree?
I do not know, Your Honor.
And we have to remind the committee, Colonel Garma, that during this time, Pangulo na po ang dating presidente. He was elected 2016. So, the more reasons that we have to believe na mahirap pong magpa-appoint ng CIDG Director kung walang conformity ang dating Pangulo.
If you allow me to explain, Mr. Chair,
Can you just limit your answer to the question, Colonel?
I do not know if there's an intervention or what. I just
Okay.
received the order that I have to report to Region 7 as the director of CIDG.
Thank you for your answer.
Your
We're
Honor.
taking your answer as it is.
Yes.
And 2018, kayo po'y na-appoint na City Director ng Cebu City.
Yes, Your Honor.
And based on my research, hindi po ito gusto ng mayor ng Cebu. And yet, you were appointed as Cebu City Director. Why?
The position was offered to me by General Sinas, Your Honor. And I thought that mas maganda, I will take the opportunity because very seldom po na ang babae sa PNP mabigyan po ng ganong posisyon at isang karangalan po na magsilbi as director ng isang syudad na malaki. So yun pong dahilan kung bakit ako napunta dyan, because it was offered by General Sinas.
Thank
Mr.
you for
Chair.
your answer, Colonel. How about your appointment as PCSO General Manager?
I applied for the position, Mr. Chair.
Who was the appointing authority?
The President, Mr.
The
Chair.
President was the one who appointed you. At kanina po sinabi nyo na nag-retire kayo ng maaga.
Yes, Mr.
How
Chair.
early did you retire from the PNP to accommodate the appointment in PCSO?
I served the Philippine National Police for 24 years, Your Honor.
24 years. Tama po ba yung kwenta ko na 10 years before your retirement ay lumipat na po kayo ng PCSO?
10 years?
Alam na this.
Yeah, yes. Before
I'm
the
correct.
mandatory retirement, Mr. Chair.
Okay
Your
po.
Honor.
At kayo po ba'y sasang-ayon sa akin, if I would say, nang inaral nyo nung kolehiyo, AB Mathematics, Leadership Course, and Public Safety, these are all alien to the function of being a PCSO General Manager. Malayo, di ho ba?
I don't agree, Mr. Chair.
Siyempre malakas siya eh.
We're taking your answer. Nonetheless, Mr. Chair, Colonel Garma, the reason why you were appointed for PCSO General Manager is because the President trusted you that you can discharge the function of this office. Tama po?
Possible, Mr. Chair.
Otherwise, hindi po kayo i-appoint kung hindi po kayo pinagtitiwalaan ng Presidente. Tama po ba?
It's possible, Mr. Chair.
And I wish to maintain my statement, Mr. Chair, na bago po ma-appoint ang isang opisyal ng PNP sa isang area of jurisdiction, as a general practice, we always consult the LCE or the local chief executive. In other words, Madam Chair, Mr. Chair, I wish to state that the reason why almost the entire career in PNP of Colonel Garma was spent in Davao, the reason why he was appointed in Cebu City as city director, and the reason why he was appointed as PCSO General Manager is because pinagtitiwalaan po siya ng ating dating Pangulo, former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte. You need not answer this question, Colonel Garma. Tanong ko po sa inyo, do you trust the former President in the same way that he trusted you? Pinagtitiwalaan nyo din po ba siya kung paano niya kayo pinagtitiwalaan?
Alam na this.
Mr. Chair, can you, in what aspect, Mr. Chair? If I want that to be clarified. It's a
Siguro,
very
let
vague
us talk
question.
about your career in the PNP. Let us talk about your position as General Manager of PCSO. Kayo po'y pinagtiwalaan ng Pangulo, dahilan kung bakit kayo naging matagumpay sa inyong career sa PNP. Kasama na po yung appointment nyo as PCSO General Manager. Ang maliwanag po, Colonel, malaki ang tiwala sa inyo ng dating Pangulo. You need not answer that. Ang tanong ko po sa inyo, kayo po ba nagtitiwala din kay Pangulong Duterte?
Oh.
Of course you do.
Of course, yes, ma'am. Yes,
Otherwise, hindi nyo po tatanggapin itong mga appointment na ito sa Davao, including your appointment as PCSO General Manager. At yung pong tiwala, yun po'y ina-earn. Tama po ba? And I must say, ito po'y nag-umpisa sa inyong paghanga sa kung anong mayroon sa Davao. You admired his leadership. Reason why you believe in the ability, capability of the former president. Tama po ba, Colonel Garma?
No, Mr. Chair.
Why? You don't believe the president?
I believe, but I don't admire.
You don't
Mr.
admire. Okay. Let me correct my terminology. You believe the president because you have seen what he has done already in Davao. Because you said earlier, livable and peaceful city ang Davao. And it is because of the leadership of then Mayor, the former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte. Tama po?
Yes, Mr. Part of that.
Yes.
Dinideny mo pa
And
eh.
kasama po sa paniniwala nyo sa leadership, you also believe in his programs. Tama po ba?
Part of that, Mr. Chair.
Yes.
Alam
In
na
other
this.
words, kayo po'y naniniwala din sa ipinaglalaban niyang dapat supilin ang droga sa Pilipinas. Naniniwala po kayo.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
And naniniwala din po kayo na dapat mawala lahat ng mga drug lords at lahat ng mga sangkot dito sa dangerous drugs operation.
May I ask what
Naniniwala din po kayo na dapat mawala lahat ng mga drug lords.
Hindi po yung term na mawala, Mr. Chair. I think justice should be served, but
Yes,
not mawala.
justice should be served.
Yes, Mr.
And
Chair.
in conclusion, Colonel Garma, naniniwala po kayo sa war against drugs.
I believe in the part ng program. Kasi po, if I can explain my answer, Mr. Chair,
Wait,
there's
ilang parte ho ba mayroon ang program ng war against drugs?
intense police operation and police community relation with intense police patrol, Mr. Chair. So,
So which part do you believe and which part you do not believe?
community relations and intense police patrol. Because
So you believe in both? Alin po yung sinasabi niyong naniniwala kayo sa isang parte? Aling parte ho ang hindi niyo pinapaniwalaan?
I am more focused on police patrol, Mr. Chair.
You
can
believe in police patrol?
intensified police patrol using the quad operations concept, Mr. Chair.
And the first part is,
Community relations.
you believe also in community relations?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
In other words, you believe in the entire package of the war against drugs. Tama po?
Of course, the quad concept of operation should work hand in hand,
I'm
Mr.
talking
Chair.
about the war on drugs in its entire context, the way it was launched by the Philippine National Police with the support of the former president.
Alam na
Naniniwala po ba kayo sa war on
Yes,
drugs?
yes, Mr. Chair.
Yes, you do believe.
Yes.
Anyway, Mr. Pan, hearing the answers of Colonel Garma, Ms. Garma kanina, with regards to question of deployment, na napaka-juicy yung mga posisyon from DI, tsaka puro lahat Davao, ang assignment except sa Cebu, tapos nag-schooling, tapos early retirement. Again, can you state when was the date or the year that you retired?
That's June of 2019, Your
June of
Honor.
2019. When did you assume as PCSO chairman?
July 15 of 2019,
Oh,
Your Honor.
1 month lang. Di ba? Tama? 1 month?
15 days, I think, Your Honor.
Oh, 15 days pa. Sobra. Now, during the interpellation, Mr. Chairman, ng mga members kanina, Ma'am Garma, Ms. Garma, keep on denying that he is close to the former president. Di ba? Kasi sabi mo lang lagi, maybe. Binigyan ka ng posisyon, tingnan mo. You check the record. 10 years pa yung supposedly before you retire, 10 years ka pa, but you opt to early retirement. Tapos, wala pang 1 month, sabi mo nga, 15 days, bigla ka nag-PCSO. Tapos, itong tinanong ka kanya, sabi mo, are you close to the president, former president? Ang sagot mo, because of those promotions, sabi mo, is maybe, not maybe. Now, I will ask you, are you special and close to the president,
Agree.
former president?
Alam na this.
Yes or no lang po? Walang personal. Yes or no lang po? Kasi lahat-lahat eh.
Ewan ko po, special ako.
Oh, why can't you answer? Simple lang tanong ko.
Alam
Are
na
you close to the former president? Because that's why you're been given a juicy position where in fact, 1 month, wala pa nga, 15 days ka lang nag-retire, nag-PCSO, chairman ka na kagad.
Alam na this.
Sige nga.
Siyempre,
Yes or
jowa.
no? Why can't you answer?
Siyempre, jowa niya eh.
Oh, Mr. Chairman, since
Because, Mr. Chair,
Oh, why? What?
Boy.
I do not...
I do not na naman.
No, Mr. Chair.
Oh, sige nga.
Because you said, am I close or special to the President?
Yeah, you're close to the President. Or special. Kasi, tanungin mo yung lahat mga classmates mo. Ako, mama, mga classmates mo, ikaw ang tumulong for their promotion during the time of President Duterte. That's why I'm asking the DIDM to submit to this committee all the years and promotion of all your classmates. Now, ang question ko ngayon, diretso na. I hope you will answer truthfully. Are you close to the President?
Mr. Chair, I'm not close. I was fired.
Okay. Okay.
Nag-floating pa nga
So,
po ako during his
Huwag
time.
mo, anong mga floating during his time?
Yes, Mr. Chair,
15
6 months.
days lang na nag-retire ka, nag-PCSO chairman ka, for all those qualified, sandali, for all those qualified applicants.
Okay.
Ang dami po na qualified. Why you?
Because
Why you?
Digong's
And
girlfriend.
though, the fact is, Mayor Osmeña is keep on insisting, kaya nag-OIC ka lang kasi he never choose you in the list. Tama? O na ang question ko ulit. Last na lang to, ma'am. Are you close and special to the President?
For me, Mr. Chair, I don't feel close and special.
Okay, now,
Mr.
you're lying.
Chair. Because...
You're lying,
Can
ma'am.
I explain, Mr. Chair?
Of course, explain.
You know, there was once in my career na siyang mayor, nag-floating po ako 6 months, I don't have any position.
Ma'am, when was that?
That was in 11.
No, that
Mr.
was
Chair,
way back. Way back, ma'am.
Nag-floating po ako.
But before he became President of this Republic, you're very close to the President. Before your assignment in Cebu, you're very close to the President. Before you retire, you're very close to the former President. And now you're talking to this committee. You're telling us that you're not close to the President? That's only a simple question. Now you deny. You said no. You said no. Oh, Mr. Chairman,
Can I, Mr. Chair?
Kanina pa kita pinapa-explain. Pabalik-balik lang tayo.
Yeah.
Okay, given you were floated.
Yeah. Kasi,
2011.
yes, Mr.
Oh, but after that,
Ah.
lahat na position mo, juicy.
Can
You
I,
can never stay. Palipat-lipat ka doon sa Davao and you will not be deployed as CIDG in Region 7. You cannot be deployed even the opposition of the mayor that time, Mayor Osmeña, if you're not close to the President. You're telling me that it's the Chief PNP? Now, kung Chief PNP, bakit nung nag-retire ka, 15 days after, PCSO chairman ka, if you're not chosen, if you're not close, if you're not special to the President?
she's special because she
Oh.
is Digong girlfriend, congressman. Ikaw naman.
Oh, why you're not answering?
Alam na
perhaps,
this.
Mr. Chair, I am special.
Perhaps ka na naman. Anyway, Mr. Chairman, ito, ano lang to, Mr. Chairman, for the record, but I move to cite in contempt because the resource person is evading
Patay ka
to
ngayon.
answer questions being asked by almost all members. Paulit-ulit lang yung perhaps mo. Maybe. Ngayon, perhaps na naman. Move to cite you in contempt, Mr. Chairman.
The motion to detain GM Garma in the premises of the House of Representatives until we terminate the hearing by the Quadcom. Duly seconded. Any second?
Second, Mr. Chair.
Duly seconded. Any objection? Hearing none. The motion is approved.
So yun guys, narinig nyo? Sabi ko sa inyo eh. Big sabihin, alam na this. See you again guys on my next upload video. Bye 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 and baboos. God bless Philippines.